FM so adwumadi ya tonde se Boho bio ne bre na dru aye de ebre adwuade bia no kwere bia emra ye de na poso abawie na ye de bre yemfa na ase soronko mfa ma eye wo mu a ye nuan ba de na poso e de bra ene anadwi ma mutie nsem a na wo se mutie ansa na ya be hye adwumadi na ase ye da wo mu nyina ase yesu ya ba be so Boho bio ana yedru so na frisamde ekopem se bebo nondu ene na chi ana ye be sori dwumadie no so Sampson Kwame Nyamekye ne medie dwumadie me ana medie ho chia me ne entra adwada bia ne ukere bia ye de ebremo e wo HELLO101.5 FM so ene ensama empenyimfo ba be principle asem no ba bi obehwe bia eni soso asem no ya asem bia esoso pa ba bi obehwe bia ensem mienu apese ye hwe asamba ko ne say kwa yako ni aya na say wa hwe electoral commission sini ezi kwedie edi ntwere no twera no betwere sa na em say kwa akoye enumpo de ke ekofom na wotwe wie Facebook WhatsApp ni e de manewo adan a na wonte the United Kingdom UK courts judgment bi aba na wotwe awie adan a Ghana o ene amai enan bi aka Airbus a company omo and a year alupre na Ghana is between 2009 abapim 2011 no ye order say ye planes every honum ye toy na so no ye tua bribe and omo tua bribe we edemai sumbo be 3.5 million euros out of agreed bribe money of 5 million euros. Assembly judgment na ba company no oma fine omo be 3 billion pounds a wutua ojetum assembly buy no oma ma the period the regime edin so no omo the tag bi na atoto so nti ebuza say lawyer for say is it or say who pin the is it the veil? Yes. Okay. The lawyer back way and change, no, or can't actually mebusa no. Na mebusa behind the scenes. A dean bang and aba. Ghana man penny our order for investigations. Special prosecutor, yes, sir, Uncle Swanya. A minor can almost shall see our more air. Now, we and as a man for that kaya. And maybe is it M&J scandal say ya, meaning some kaya, and also. Na ya around is in 90s no as has some buy it debe so many years e be pay nti na me yanko be na kasa na me say abrofo ne de sa kickback na oji no hu say e just a matter of time e brain through her sin runs kan one na obepe wo de beba Ghana ha de wo de ma contractor 10% this year jet to betua ma BBNC but abrofo what the bema e bedu baby no e be pie aba asem yi ene da ho no 0265170336 0265170336 eno test line which man do adwen chira ba your Facebook your social media platforms ni na active Facebook ni HELLO101.5 FM Instagram ya at HELLO101.5 FM Twitter at HELLO101.5 YouTube Despite Media Despite 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 Media obenya yo so send your WhatsApp and answer SMS 0265170336 me production team ya Kenneth Obin the master planner kweko usu aduemi ohene brenya social media platforms ni nyina the all handle anadwi Daniela Eje womo and I make it up the entire production team ye de adwumadi e de bra emra abono otwe apounds ma aduasa enan enne adwo 3rd of February 2020 penyimfo a womo abeji adwa and no mo adwin komo lawyer Solomon Oponchumesi MPP chairperson Doma East constituency in the Bono region of the Republic of Ghana Alhaji Sani Jr. chairman I see acting regional chairman Ashanti region NDC. Oh wow, congratulations. Minim sir or your second vice chair, but Cecilia Maker say he's acting as the original.
And I can say, this year, Hello 101.5 FM Casa Fidio. A Jordan who called on you, Rebia. If you know what you call him, non do. Brad is a Krum Sampson, Kwame, Nyamekye, and no be such a one no bin tabi. O Bripa Tampram. Yadomo boy didn't start and answer your ninam. O Pusso, you need Pusso, your cathedral was such a man. Boho, a bon frata 101.5 FM. So
Boho is politics. Boho is on Hello FM. Boho Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Let's talk politics. Boho Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Hello FM with Sampson Kwame Nyamekye. Boho
Boho Ampa Chairman General Medas 38 minutes after 8 Boho Jumedi. Very soon you better call Humanasona and a lawyer, a private legal practitioner based in Kumasi, lawyer Kwame Adofo Ebetuche in Komo for aspect of the judgment UK United Kingdom of Great Britain or more courts at the Abba I Fagana home Yama the period as some SCA or more day and maybe actually and me individuals a young mudin among for so a making speculations based on the judgment and his answer and on my opinion so I refer at the special prosecutor and no ya say yene lawyer for ni bitwetwe nkomo na ne zamutia lawyers ni bi ya lo ba twetwe nkomo ama omakasa omo akasa actually say nya de omusu say asem na eba na fa eye former president John Dramani Mahama yene lawyer Awuzi Tamakru akasa afi former attorney general or also so I issue statement to that effect but the bill so chira say why issue statement kra like yeah and no nsempia aba and the yetwetwe nkomo mabedwa fire card with here memo makwa ne ahase na sienya lawyer Kwame Adofo a yebeko line so na ye no atwetwe nkomo na ye hu sene esitie lawyer
Kwame
memo akwaba
yeah cool
Bajo microphone anyone no enkoma me
Bajo ye
afede ye pa
ye da nyame ase
Doma boko de
oh Doma boko Doma West Doma Central Doma East boko
Wenfie so boko
yes that is my seat
yes me ba ho
aye so last say me ba no kan
me ba ho just ya minimum pa Wenfie
yeah
Wenfie Chemesu Amesu I see
yeah
na dem ko yire na ho wa na fa ni pasa na fa ayi
I'll ask Omamentia what TF in answer. I had not me refi. Doma East for Binum etie. And any panning nana ya Omunya hello. By Binum Tino Facebook niade. To be a uti and Umrebiano. If I saw a quine so na Madanase. Na ma we show me now well. So far, ye hodi any part 2 and ababefa. Around here about a lecturer. Ewo Kivas, a fellow Dr. Savo Kantanka, or no Abefa, and I branch about so Yegma Sa oil company way, E&I, me American any, E&I for a Italian oil giant TV, or Yegma, a fellow Paul Chumberima, or also have a pick in the form. As at the time I meet free ho and openo, na MP Enyamefai, that is the incumbent MP, Mr. William Kwesisabi. Or no answer deputy minister for monitoring and evaluation.
Oh, okay.
Now we are picking the form, but sorry, but Matiti said Obeba. Now we are but of course there is enough time. Aka 17 days because you'll be close to on the 20th of February. The 30, the next 17 days. Nti ebia enru ho no but so far sa fo ya mabbo mudin na matete say ebia nti adare day no ebia be nipa miensa.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway. I want see it na mo there.
It has been now since 96.
Oh okay mo honey na.
Yeah what there no go area for NDC o. Alaji ka jiro ngro for no mo bregu. Yeah bro. Oh mo ham ho. Mo there to say Bantamo. Oba, we be Bunam.
And Fan and Yamodiamogino.
West.
Oh, I see.
West. Ali Mega.
Oh, okay.
And our Doma Central, so since 96 has been in our hands. But Doma, you need a fenison.
No, I
Doma East, you know.
East.
And I got the information wrong. 92. Na NDC.
Oh no, sir.
Na NDC. Okay, 92 nka ho. 96 na NDC.
Yes.
In 2000 and you be from nsem.
Oh, okay.
And ever since no. I can't nsem wa.
And the new seat where we create here mekwemians I say
West no.
West no. I want NDC fire. And I'm abeji.
Ya ba abeji.
Okay.
But how there honestly wedding. 90 matiti nsem bi because so I'm not happy. Because me regional chairman yakasa bebre. Okaya na nsem me write up will be about interference with the process no. Now last week me baha. I can say chairman won to me nomne you were chairman sabons kwai of fast wa omoya Asante region and I'm not happy. And I said so because I don't know it must be open. Obi a me participate. Wow be ro ho no na wa win na sanse na omo kan experience in there what dey ya me pese mete kra. Na wa nkwa obede any experience. Of course we need them. Definitely ebinum become na ebinum so akoka ho so that you groom the young ones na ebeba no this our experience as more Canada me can say me give too much year na me boa because first parliament na 92 na yekoye no one na experience and one mu na back benom anan atna and na omanya experience no ti e ho de me ne omonya adwinti matete se nkran kwanta a ye doma west no e ho so matete se nsem bi e koso ho a they are not pleasant news to me. But say lawyer, you can democracy. And you tell me was your two aba. And I just said democracy. But that's why we have chosen for ourselves for now. No.
What I mean is what I mean is say Queen in decide to say, yeah, my way aqua. And also a form of democracy.
How would we all decide is ever more be a call? It is only where you be a nomination. Now you pick no be a mefa. And then I build the consensus. And I say be a but say I many prof abetna hey. Now, Mahunu said, and then last Friday, me small boy, just 10 years, or called Lutheran school, hey. And now, omo contents. Because I was not happy, say, Nkwadam say, I am more ato aba. And Kamagli say, it should be by selection. Say, appoint, say, Nkwadam be say, Omonye prefers. But they went for elections. Now, the other person, me can say, Nadam for back, your friend Japan. What they did because that time na ye ha nti free akwantu mobile no na Japan aye me ba no ne yonko pa akopeke forms say obegina as senior prefect any lower primary no primary level nti ohun ye no se da bi say na damfo no gina as idia ono onyina nti ono kopeke form ekogina determined prefect and he won. Unfortunately for him, his friend also won. That's what we are talking about. It is a open say we are convinced. Doctor said no. This time, me said me I've made some inroads. The messenger said we there. We now support to me.
So the consensus building.
That is what. I want to remember. Can say a forms number. Then I know also ya top forms no kwan so.
Subi Indiana.
How can that be? Why not top form because answer na better. And I say another development. A Asqua, Asante Asqua. Yes, a year rakiti among Wafa and Wasan returning near the. A chain I met to say, many opening some pine, a church, you must say, or no picking the form so no, a cry. Did you picking war in Asquano? And I catch almost say, or Monfang. But my understanding of the rules in the say, I was still be out picking of forms from the constituency. But on your program, so now you perceive the Bemawa. That is where you go to the regional or national. So when you're my regional, when you're my constituency, now you refuse to why go to Accra and pick? Well, we don't be a party no. Party no, you Nipani, you don't
know. Straight. Now, any lawyer, Kwame Adolfo, or a private legal practitioner, and then you come lawyer, I'm a Jomo Aqua Badjumedio.
Yeah, I'm
Live Yabaco.
Maybe Abaco.
Or Australia, and I say, or Ghana.
Me too, quite. You are here.
No, okay. So, we took Kwame, who's Australia now.
Nancy, me, mataba nyina for to me to quite.
Okay, I don't because no de me akọ because me nimbe bi Australia cry menya visa. On a more serious note, yeah, friend one adwe every weekend and yate ruling be from UK court. Ghana and other nations be like Malaysia and the can yabobo but yenka dear no. So far what's ye judgment and I can kind kakra me busa say one kasa say lawyer ni and some na what no e say it's not good for Ghana sanity
media mamencha tie for you your political aspect to it and your legal aspect na ode obesha obehu and I say you will notice I mean, you say, I don't know how you put that in G. Obehu say, you use studio names to be microphobia.
Yes.
And I refer to people like GO1, government official 1.
Yeah.
Somebody very close to government, number 5.
Intermediary 5.
Yeah. The idea is say, you need to protect certain people's identity. Because Oshima, it was more like Airbus said they have committed an offense.
Yeah.
And it's almost committee, I want admit he said they've committed an offense. And name certain individuals, and the original court proceedings, those who were there,
yeah.
The names will not be individual 1 and answer CEO 1. The names will be there.
Oh, okay.
But, yes, the names will be there. But in publishing it, you use pseudonyms to cover their identity. For the simple reason, they say, there's something called procedural fairness and also national justice. So individual 1, intermediary 5, and so on. They were not given a right to be heard. Ya more kwenya entie omano. And you have to hide their identity to protect them because they did not give them a right to respond. And Nanka, almost call court and almost also say, look, this and that is our response to the allegation. Then there will be no need to hide the identity. I don't know if you're following my logic.
Me,
because more right of response in and so hide my identity. For example, when your cases, there are certain cases here, you may be dealing with people they are underage. And sometimes we use X to represent the person's name because you're protecting the identity. And legally, the reason why they are using certain pseudonyms, is because potentially some people were not given the right to be heard. And the individual 1, and I say GO1, you can work out from the years and draw the conclusion yourself. But the court need to protect them because obviously, so the court need to protect them. In case it turns out confession no mekino turns out to be false. So what I say?
Yeah, me too.
Because almost confess correct. I see. It you are bribe through individual 1, through intermediary 5, and so on and so forth. But these people were not given an opportunity to respond. And the ambassador, it will not be proper or it will not be fair. Say all of us are buying. Sampson, Nyamekye, your name is in the news. Say there was a high court case in London. I wouldn't worry. It will be very, very bad. And in most cases, they tend to protect the identity of certain individuals who were not given the opportunity to be heard. But in the ordinary course of events, they don't normally hide identities of this nature. Almost as it is. So it would have been Sampson Nyamekye instead of say individual 1 and answer GO1. I hope so. You are clear there.
In fact, okay.
Okay.
Lawyer, So omotimi Emma evidence. Emma Eko Pia Jase Omutia 3.5 million euros. Na sa escala so no sa so-called names now what kind of them are they say account, bank account or physical in the moment provide evidence to that effect, Anna?
And not only that, it even go further than that. Because it further goes, say, at a certain point, the GO1 came to London and met certain people and did certain negotiations. And that one is also in the report. It's a very comprehensive judgment. Now, Oshima, there are certain things that can easily be proved, and I will not prove. There will be a movement records with all modern airports. Who copy the passport to flash it, na computer no applique departed. Who buy a friend anymore, na applique arrived. I don't need a movement record no. It's a match say on this date, who is that person who arrived in London? You can easily tell from the either Ghana computer system or the UK computer system. It's a political implications as well. And to who they now we are moving away from the legal aspect to the political area. Who was this money paid to? And Omaka said they've confessed that they paid it to certain individuals with high connection to power in Ghana, elected. And who were kicked from the years from 2011 to 2015. Who is that individual one? You can deduce and arrive at your own conclusion. But that's not what the court said.
Loyalty, President directives, you want to say, special prosecutor.
Well, you see, this is where it starts getting interesting. The UK authorities will not shy away by giving whatever necessary information there is to the special prosecutor. Unlike Ghana, it may be any akata so near a killing story no. In their part of their country no, they will tell it as it is. And my hunch is that as soon as the special prosecutor will make a move no, the UK people no, all the necessary information he needs, then he will be aware. It will become clear to him who this individual one is, who this intermediary 5 is. Even though you and I are speculative, we are all doing guess games. But the special prosecutor there,
because information are available to serious fraud officer or UK. No, names, no.
Exactly.
Okay.
And even you and I probably can guess.
I don't know.
It's only a guess. But you're not the mass special prosecutor, then natural justice will kick in. So where natural justice will kick in and say, so more makunya, so invite you more. There were evidence way a court of competent jurisdiction at Nassau. I conclude to say, and that's why making adverse findings against you. Please comment. Give us a reason why Ghana should not be interested in this one.
Okay.
Then they will also comment. So individual 1, individual 5 will now comment. Say, A, B, C, D is not true, A, B, C, D is true. But then, only a corner will admit it. Well, it's very likely, say, we're backing those admission with evidence.
Yeah.
It's possible, say, your bank statement or between the approval. So on this date, your transfer is say to account to him. Possible, say, individual 5, intermediary, no, ABI, say, you meet you or golden tulip, say. All this evidence is about and Crofo Morgan anymore.
Because she can say probably it might be bank transaction.
And I'm telling you, say, when you're a bad thing to prove, I don't think it will be difficult to prove. So if you say, and answer me no music, who's the case, maybe another case, but it will be easy for them to prove because say obviously there will be a trail of evidence. And now the companies they deal with transactions would have gone through certain channels. And they've got anti-money laundering laws. And it's not possible, say, can go briefcase in the Afro-plane Abagana. And you're more likely, say, the money was transferred. And it's a transfer because from the UK, there's no way the Airbus would have carried so much money in a briefcase.
I say, even say, Omo to bag Mukra buy, Omo is carry free bank.
Then you have a difficulty proving how the money got to Ghana.
Yes.
Almost they themselves will get into trouble. They will get into trouble the money laundering. And it's more likely said the money was transferred. And this all transfers Ghana, there will be the evidence there. They've got a SWIFT code. The bank will have all this SWIFT code. All you need to do is serve them a subpoena. The bank will release all this information, which I believe they already have. Yes, Airbus, Kwame admitted that. Me suspect say they were confronted with all this evidence, and the moment admitted. And so one admitted, and no said they were coming clean. I was okay. You say, starting seeing names. And to one yes, I am okay. So I now admitted then let's put you before a court and get you convicted because of him. I'm going to admit to you, they did not go through a full way and prove their case. They just admitted and volunteered certain information. And all this evidence will be there, and which will be, and I'm sure the UK government will be very happy to give this to the special prosecutor. Sometimes, not because of anything, but they want to help us test our system to see, say, whether the so-called special prosecutor is actually going to work. They will give the information to the special prosecutor. And when you look at it politically, this is what the special prosecutor has been receiving a bashing. There's also a challenge on him to prove that he can do something. And we are in an interesting time because politically, you and I will be spinning it, say, the way we want to suit our political ideologies. But the special prosecutor there, one will have to do a certain job as required by law. 2020 will be interesting.
Time will tell.
Because it's the UK, and it's gone to Malaysia, it touches on Ghana, it touches on other countries. You likely say they are now watching what is going to happen in Ghana. As soon as this thing came up, President saw the special prosecutor. Now the ball is on the court of the special prosecutor to see whether he can also deliver. All the evidence will be made available to him because the special fraud people and the courts, everything will be available. Then you move to natural justice element, where you call individual 1, individual 5. Ubia will know them. They know them. You and I don't know. We are only just guessing. And then put it to them, say, we have this evidence on this date. Airbus admitted some over 3 million euros. What do you say about it? There's this evidence to back it up. What do you say about it? And so on. But my hunch is this. This will be difficult for anybody to deny it. May deny. They may try, because in the whole say, let's play hardball, and the case will die naturally. Maybe that's a strategy, but with all this evidence, it will be very difficult for anybody to deny it because of the fact that part of this case has already been heard in the UK. And the normal Ghana and ETS style, it's going to be, I'm sure the special prosecutor, and also his credibility will also be on the line. So I don't see how he will compromise it.
Anaji, that's you. Lawyer Kwame Adofo, a private legal practitioner, and Yakoje na Jenchirefa. Now, Friday, in some see it was UK, and no, and a Ghana man penny or the special prosecutor, and you know, Sir NTA, we say Fourth Republic by we the second highest case. So I'm the title of the case and Gaza Nipa government officials, Nipa 4 5 na public servants be so kahon Mekai Crimes, a former minister for health, or former chief executive for is it Ghana Gas? I'm the Dr. Sipa Yankee. Then it in room. Mekai says at times also no. MP for is it Medina? Former minister for is it Zongo? Yes. Mekai Boniface. Satam no so you Minister of Finance. Ni din so ebemu. Mpenyimfo bi din bem. No so a contract and says me a kickback buy and a buy. The busa politicians say da ben enom besua. Ne akade ne omesua ndem mentime mfa nso so enti no yanko lawyer
yo nti
na asemete say
said na menua adofo me yanko pa na o chechire mu no to a very large extent me ne ya adwen one ho de esi wo sa UK court no yen lawyer for a no pre-bargaining de tia ne say waye bone kase bi na yedu akogina court na waje atomu se bone na wo yeye no wodi ho fo na mo yin se ye betwe aso wo bone kese na wo yeye no wo betimi aka se wo je ketwa na tum ti yenye ye ntwe aso wo bone ketwa no. For example, ya charge with murder so we kumobi wo je tum sa na wu na ukumu oni akro no na mo wenye se wo bo apa na ukumu oni akro no nti se wo be plead not guilty to murder na ya try wa na bia at the end of the day no e be hwe na e no kre say ya final guilty of murder no na waje atum say ukun no nti ya charge with manslaughter no so the sentence can be 1 day imprisonment to a life imprisonment. Zanetie the pre-bargaining no ya the tiane say wo ka say ma ye no criminal matter wo betua asotwe bia ye de be ma wo bia na asem no ye ntwen sensen anu nti de omoye no wo UK no ntine ya ma obi adi wo mu no se no kai no se koba say what it's a fine na ye de am no mo antua ndu kai we na obi se ba bi wo ha e deferred trial say ya twen ade na sensen kakra ye hwe kwan am fa so a mo betete mo ho na mo wi a na fe say gwantimi antua ye de mo aba begina mranim na ye ne mo adi no se ne amra no ese Kwame ade na kwakoye the usual Ghanaian football, political footballer, yeah, yeboya. Now, in this particular instance, there, I blame the NDC. Say, omo prepare omo ema a mame brew appear. Me am senior no or issue statement because in any event, say or your lawyer ni penny na that time no or attorney general there. But Kwame nsam na o ka no na enso nyina mu
na period ni nyina na nyo na ya attorney
no na ya attorney general.
On latter part no be ya attorney general.
Of course,
because I started with a
your friend is my tell me do cry no government one that time. NFA ayi
yes,
and later cry na oba. But in any event nsam o ka na me say enso enyinam. If you say why
the creation of the media.
Why creation of probably Suleiman Brahma also Media Foundation for West Africa. Juma odi omo social media platform bi na me wo sisi a ansa na me be ba ha no. Kwame wo say mo ka say obia anye bribe nanka so obi je bribe it would have shown because una na oye attorney general. I mean, how can you make such a statement? Bribe so why na jeno work abonten say obi tua sika e de maw no say sky ye tua no say ye ti dem hey na in the presence of all these people my hand over money to you. How can we describe such money as bribe? You can't bribery and now corruption. E idea into the friend atwifo ye de ade aka ho say ketase she ye fa sumase na yakoya ade no. There is no way say ade na wo ye no nipa ebetumi ahunu.
Well, lawyer me twa no. Once na me say me the title of the former Mabel and Johnson. Oh, Mabel and Johnson. When I say obi aboa me pa mpacho odi no number means save hand for odi mbra na me acknowledge why
na refisa
Mabel and Johnson. Okay,
that's Mabel and Johnson. Yeah. Eno ye yankosi ba bia. Ti me mpa ya me bo an se na ayadom ekaye no. Kwame adom kan sisi ya no. We dey say ye ka say Kwame adofo. Yeah. Ye ka say ye hwehwemu a anya den kra anya den kete kra wokɔ UK ho sisi a wokɔ serious fraud office a wo UK na edin no ne description na ye kan nyina no ye de beba nti me de nka me yemu a nka ma ye mpre ye ho enko ka se we na aye because enche bia especially so ye sign political season no ade ne ba be dead pefe nti in response to nia Marita ye no na man people for so about one thing enne abe issue statement a omo so enemu they have put pieces and pieces together and they have come to the conclusion say
and they din bia beba o
say
din abeba
idea about me idea matter is Samuel Mahama
yes
and
JDM the date of birth
no they have done that because we say you what they offend the speaker's meaning and the reader's meaning and you what the listener's meaning wo no wa wo kasa no see am make say no me wo ntiase a me wo e wo de make no de o tie me no so no
but woni ma de a initially every Friday you know platform bia me wo so bia na wo mo keka on as
no draw lines in
line bet
na edin nyamai
de bi na edin ba on be din na e be ba no we eba actually na we no so date over everything
no the amana basa na make sure no
okay
MPP for adiana they also quoting from my first coup d'etat President Mahama na Brad sa ne brother no efri ha ko UK ona wa boni din e wo ne book no mu ayefe no Samuel Mahama ofri ha no 9 years adne so UK ayi so kind court documents nso a omo so aka wo mu say oye Ghanaian born but British nti wakọ because they say omo obi adapted nti okoye no na ompese omo na chi akwan irae nti 1990s year mu na o trace the roots back to John Mahama no nti no now there anije wo mu ni say papa na say oni any idea kra about airplane onya adwuma e was our industry no mu but you see because that person men can say me for now there men can say onwa because he was linked to that number 1 official 1 no on an year senior policy.
So in this case intermediary 5 was linked to GO1
Ghana official 1 now what is NDC for no so binom lawyer for no be can say and you can say elected official we are talking about to be a what position say ya to about so yeah MP and also yeah Debbie when we talk about elected official we are talking about Nkrofo ya to aba directly omo to say the president and the vice president omo ya to aba omo say omo koye government officials and I hear me to say na malibanom
so in this case yes. let's assume said the omo can cross sanity here so government of Ghana air top planes ministers being in a negotiate. If that's the case,
I don't need. I was saying now because and I make sure that I don't. I can say a trace here. Because the Ministry of Defense.
Yes,
definitely there will be somebody in the Ministry of Defense.
Yes, finance,
and there will be somebody in finance.
Yeah.
And then the presidency. You see a new name enyeja. You the presidency. Either the president himself, the vice or chief of staff, any more. Nti we no anya dia difficult to trace o. Nti mayem pentem emua na matise NDC for Minuaba Bawa, Joyce Bawa Mokhtari. I am a classmate. Also obey issue. I'm a madam for power.
Oh, okay.
Also obey issue statement on behalf of the president. Yeah, the Obabeka. I don't know my hunu where the investigation will be heading because but me mom there if I were one of the advisors to the president Akameka say you should keep mood that mom the problem one yan say okasa bebre asem bia od na no betum they say we aba no you expect to say obeba zenia ya ada bia oba bonten be kasa gigigi no we so omra no me set in the position no bia hunu say onye bribe taker because so far there in fact on one crop for crop mo ben no kra no aka say ade we there obenya ne ho atetena mo obebre because as politicians so there you go to town with it because once they say the onus is on him to come to tell Ghanaians to say
who
sir the president because your body gives a woman sir they know you say akutia kentema
the government official one
no na some here akutia kentema
in this contest in Ghana who is government official
I don't know what say you trace say anyo no na je ya at least obi je and when he was superintendent To say any pan or G and Ebehuno. Now say Yehuna and Panswa. Did he know about a bribe? Not a question. That is the JDM now. Some not making
like not the lawyer okay. If facts I work serious fraud office or UK, our medical court. If omunyina din wom any transactions or my are back, they should be there from bank.
They should be there.
So I know
they should be there. Obi antime nyi watching you, but omudi nim kra na me say insinuation ye na cast. The see the onus is on him to say yeah MPP for can in plain language say JDM. Say no na say when timi take any civil action against MPP for no so a na kese wa jatum because sa asema ye can serious allegation. This say o say no no a onko see omo for defamation or your friend is saying
bass for no.
Dabi obetime Ghana say na make ya boni din yeah MPP for boni din directly say yeah dey say
na mo evidence na.
Oh, yeah, say, yes, I said, ma, dancing in you who keep now, they are dancing. What they are saying to one, it points only in one direction. Then one JDM.
I started free mess and a bepim.
Obekaya, and Brian who cry, who has no, and I say, I'm so sorry. They say, I'm man for a business. So, Martin, let me do a bit to carries. Now, why investigate here? Then on conflict of interest because you say, Mills are bresso. I don't know, set up 3-member committee. Na Yura Abua or Kahon. That time on the director of a
Minister for Interior.
Minister of Interior. I say na yesi him. Emwana Yura Mills onyane baby koye. If this happen be see bra President Mahama Efro Kunyano. Yan tisa asem no ho asem bia bio.
But even throughout so I can say there wasn't anything
throughout that period na your campaign near the amount for ekano. What is say President Mama eba bonche beka sas ma yekana nye no kre. And also osiu Martin Amidu. When we now gives credence to sa allegations na ye no say sa official one no enyo bia say JDM. Assembly na no.
And they all speculate.
Oh. You keep pieces no together. Now afa ye dia form your opinion because that's what we do in law. Share documented that one you know. Then you read meanings into them and come to a conclusion. I don't hear ye. Timia yen so amobia who say office of a number 5 no. Edward Mahama. Samuel. And number 1 no. Ne brother now or hano. That's all.
Martin, may I say, Alali,
Minya,
acting chairman.
Yo,
directing my microphone here.
Sampson, Medwasi.
Alaji.
Na and I'm say me buy no na my name papa.
Oh.
Essence na say wo hwe ya party mano wo ya to ya kakra.
Oh, kafra kose.
Wo hwe di ka be na o twe mi ensani. Ye nua limfodo wo. Yeah. CD. So nyame jene nkwa na anu ya kwala ba ko so kama ena nra de anti asem papa kura ye member kakraka pa ya friend papa o your friend saying alabaho
ono so
so kon krachi nana ekosi enyumre ya na ewi
kose
asama atu ye no
kose we dey
papa madugu ono so very strong member nti ade a hard nti mejina ai wafidi yesu na mama wo munyina abusuafo yakọ ene ndc for so mama wo mabutse something say sa asem we no a ye ka ho asem no ohwe a say nka ye mampanin eye nana akufuado wa twaso tie na the American say ohwe near MPP amanyokro ene mumma no ne omo ye na chese I say omo anya asembia omo edi hu ahurusie
well alaje when a quick quick you know or providing me the title of Yinana me Maybe and Johnson no yanka se yenua Akuya PSA of Kesbin FM. On the Bantino, Akuya PSA of Kesbin FM. Medasi, Yami, and Strauss, Ode, Edina, Ebreme. But I like it.
The American say, the Aki no Sabi, Potokasa, Abacas speculations. And Tina America say, Nanado. While refer as some no the Ama Era, attorney, special prosecutor, Martin Amidu, say, Oshishim. Na I was say in Yabotre near 2 was in 80 copies at the Baba. Now, a dear and say, ya prepare your home na Edia Yesabi campaign. Yeah, baby, I be oh, now, a mammy who say, I yes, a diversion. A diversion tactics. As I say, we share near MPP for start here, Chesaya Sembia, where the assembly, the Yemuda. Ekutemu saa na bebi abefa bia ye ka ho asem na wo hwe nonsense am ekoso o man mu eye wo hwe chinakura no a enkran ye demonstration kase pa against electoral commission so na eba so eti me meka se ni nyina diversity tactics saa nsam na I see man mu ha aye ye gi anyi a ye ka ho asem ensie no on pese omode attention no koto baby na ye adwene free so once man kan anwumre ya kasafidie so a Sampson wa akra wonim say china ayi bi ba ayi your friends say akra ayi demonstration ayi parties no political parties no because of this assembly abe just a radio bia so mo a oka waja ne wo say oka fa ayi na wo hwe sa assembly abe ya de kan no sene na wo awunu lawyer no wo chichiri mu no wo hwe yenya allegation entia obia so dem sam kire no ana wo hwe yenya ankasa tema omoye sa procurement no efa sa airbus miensa na omokoto free ayi no bebia no ho a ewo procurement beach breaches ewo mu ha so dem kire no eti there's no any evidence etia obia eti sa amre sa wo gira ho now can say bodini yeah almost say government official 1 and intermediary your friend saying 5 which is which sorry some eti MPP for now bodini say asimesi na obentin ya na say antwe yi entina make say diversity tactics because ye attention I feel her I don't know who say mama because that issue about 209 up to 215 I remember Professor Mills has set up committee, which Martin Amidu is a member of the committee. And I know you're embryo. Yes.
Embryo, the different from Airbus.
This is part of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This case is part of it.
I see.
Yeah, yes, it was part of oh, yeah, I'm also saying, because of my investigation, I didn't, it clear, say, be anyhow. So I'm saying, that is why I'm saying, say, my investigation in Koso. Na do kura no ma bontene because when I be say mama bribe my team money per credit say be a lawyer am the man no
debio
it's never here no there
alaji mpacho so what tie yi na so omo kata say na judgment this call here no omo ntimi and the public yet be mfandi panidin wa
anu ti na make a chance so no lawyer no say what my implications and what church na dey
yeah
as at now no ye nim no kura wo mu until say be a Matiamidu investigation be ba out to say asam no bi ana no kura na ewo ni now because of this and that in the amodini on family bontini ehwe that is what we have to wait for na say amre ya we so na beti we so na no mo twetwe ni am nyin say eno ya de a ebetimi aboaye anything na make us wo hwe ayi press conference aye MPP communication director oye na nwumre ya obubo bodini ya so dem tire no it's neither here nor there. So I'm saying, what we are saying is that Yanni Attorney General were out. Madam Marietta Brute was see Asam no creepy because how the people no kura when they are out no or suspected type document no. Yes, he said it. He suspected the document because the actual fact is there, and he also have access to those serious fraud office in London. And for that matter, the court. So the truth will come out. So let us, mommy, me and Jaji Adena, and I conclusive say, ebi ase and say. That is why I'm saying you are making it political because of MPP visa omwanya opportunity, and they will capitalize on it.
Send your assembly political. Obviously, be wrong. Say I'm for be speculating because in Crofona matter time frame. Didn't see. I'm pass your toss adian. And ya yenkwanya Ghana nkwa ada Malaysia ne countries eka hu nyina yes Masa Sampson
yes sir
obi a why say wonyu no no dey to apaso ama manfo ayo dey and it's easy
na
I know na make a chance I know na make chira say me chira say now me know nyina who is in London. Nobody is in London. Ye ni ho any court ho Sabi obi na dia to internet so na ya bibi na dia ba na obi aka bie. So I'm telling you, so the fact of the case, nobody knows it until they've done a very thorough investigation to come out with the fact. Eti the eke kan we so na ha na we aso na be no aso ni nyina no hearsay and a speculation. Until na make say the president na ye better. So I'm telling you, one Martina Bidu an investigation according to the lawyer no Kasan. Or be a biade nanim. Say even Abrafo the moment to say ye never before. As some no crowd beka. I didn't think yen chairman Matiami do no mundi and Sawaso. None no crowd no marbon to the near sum. I don't think I make us a diversity. Because no way in your mind and another trinity. See an investigation. That's it. You are so near the quaternary radio, so MP before work car. Let's just say that is a fact. Send the air cannon correct because on person 2 foot through a month for any. Would the woman says I issue it is a plan, calculated plan, like 2016. What they did is what they have started now. And MPP, and I'm saying that.
Bajo, case and baby free by MPP for them.
I know. Me just say free baby never. Baby a free by me know ye nim and one say UK. I know and one say me say let me tell you. Me know ye nim the fact. Ada me members are me met na ha ada to social media ma ka sem bi kura enya no kure nke ya no kure na factor. What is the need for the president to institute a prosecutor, special prosecutor to investigation? Say no kure and now say fact na out. There's no fact outside. And here say no be so we so na ha no we so na ha until somebody have me the investigation. Say the lawyer I don't know what kind of now no could have no. The amino can it's neither here nor there. That is why we are saying, let us wait. So yes, I'm one year na muboso so mu na obi for political starting the time for political year. And nya somewhere was say so mu can be. So I'm telling until say you bet me see because we get a court no and it's SFO. Ma clear because all can government official one. Now can say intermediary far, which is which? I see the saying. So the officer, you see, there was statement of facts in court. Lawyer, court. You should have to give a statement of facts. And that's what they have. No, they haven't done anything because those are you now they about clauses now they about and you're correct. I don't think I'm out to say I see me see now binting and now I say until says how they never out and they me no can you know I mean, that is what I see it. Sampson, me mama, because we don't need to worry ourselves and talk about it. We have to brush it.
And a mama attorney general, former attorney general issue statement.
Oh, only the yourself facts. At least he's privy to some facts. That is why he was able to come out. Say, I didn't know can cry. Tisa, send me Kenya, and you know, correct. And you know, also at the end of the day, also the checks, also the details remember out. That is what I'm saying. Until said young follow the anakano. Young mama Tiami doing investigation. Na young hunu crano mrabont. Now for you be can be an Yahusiaka. Name is the situation now. Who bought ultimate modini. Now see what they are near be what I done there. Oh, Massa, so tricky way there. Yana crab my so tricky way you bet my as some crime for Sampson who cry met my baby and your fan who are bread on. Oh, dear. Eti masa we no sabi yan tontwene kura media until say meka sa asemu hu bi no this Martina Midu the evidence in fact na ba say asimesi na obente sechere no na ka boni dini na ehunu say nipa no na aye na afi ye hu adwuma na ye
but that's ai zagadia
Sampson.
Bayo to aso.
Sampson mami na ase. Na me nchia hello ati4. Ta o majibreti edumre. Sampson edu ba bi se ana hu so man e o how pa o. Ye how enye resources ai ni. Ye how enye nipa bi a inni wo mo so mbe manage ni mama e. Ba ye how ne kase pa ya boa na efre no corruption no. Osuna udi nya. Enti debi ha ya na ye pai kromfu a na obi afa sika no afa ba. Wafa bo koto abo no. But ya na mi busa say am roba be na twitu a otimi konya $2 million. Omo atimi $2 million in intellectual robbers. A omo de pen and e wia o man no e o Ghana. Omo no omo hu because we hwehwe sa na ema we ya. Na je se Ghana ye wo hawo. Hwe enye plane crew ya aircraft say bia na Professor Mel Seti committee wo ho. Ekuzide. Lawyer, we may bomb pie and quay na anu di ni biu.
Me too.
Wait, we may bomb pie pass and quay na anu di ni si and bia. Ye seti committee and conkusi who Libya. Seriously, because you say no, I say, Madame Fubita can say ada punche ni be wu ni tentia memu ni ebu no Ghana how. I say asem to na wa ban e na wo so a na ye covered. Enti ohwa na ufri so a na asem na pie wo ya na secretly na nkrofobia kwa akosi nkonwa na say the former president Rollins can scratch my back, I scratch your back. Na no a na dey kosa. Oh, me bomb pie because Sampson say uhwemu a adena countries are able to na is acquire African countries. It tells you something.
They are vulnerable.
What you say? Ufre vulnerable in this case. Yes. Yen ye du frupe. Yen ye pese minkuminya. Yen na menya na nka menko amenya na minuanum nyina de omte ono omusu. So yen de ye kwa ba bia e de yenko na e de yafu. Eko. Enti at the end of the day no, ubon say ye de bibi kakra bi hye ne nsema na nani age. Ni nuanum sukura emfa ne ho. Oh. Enti wo sha but countries ni bi ya ade o. Unim say de ekeke kan say de Ghana e de ama special prosecutor. Malaysia so de omo asoma ni pakura o. Good. Omo yi sa omo Malaysian anti-corruption commission no. Omo asoma say omo mrade sa de no committee no outside Malaysia ana say inside Malaysia no. Omo mrade ba bi e bodi so ye Malaysia ni ba nko ade omo mrade kan. Enti omo yi ni pe ko hwemu aba. Ehon na say de na lawyer yi chirechire mu. Omo ko na omo konya facts no. Na say government official 1 usu nketia. Na ye ba betwu usu nketia gina ho busa na say ni. Usu nketia nso right say bia ono nso soma ne lawyers. No nso ko. No ko hwa asem num. Ti na meka say ye mompa ese nkwa na anu die ni bi se nkrofo besi nkonwa wa chire se o die mo adie die mi eni nko na de aka na ye mo ho bai se o my way Sampson ya anye serious ye be fight corruption a e be ye back and forth sa na da so gira ba bi ejina na so enti se de Malaysia fo atu anamo no ka Ghana enso so special prosecutor betimi akoda ma ni ahwehwemu ahu se ampa ni pasmasi obenten ono ne friend intermediary 5 ono ni 6 no ono ni 8 no anase government official 1 na ye ka ne ho asem na nke ato ye bo ase ama Ghana mrane na di but ABC communicators na da bia omusu se ya ban ba so aye hu hwe no omo na esa ba giaginam because ya bo bidise na semi gina party bia na mu a obi ahwe boni amaye o eno an se oye nipa indefend no so ye nipa no nko ade enti sasem to ho a na nipa no ye NDC ni a eno ansa NDC communicators we so ne ha no we aso ne ha MPP ni a we so ne ha no ma so no na ye defend enti Ghana ye say ye hu de ye papa ene ye hu de ye bone na emom ye hu NDC ene MPP. That's what we see.
And ye hu government official 1 and yes intermediary 5.
Sam, on a more serious note, former Attorney General say a mayor and come issue that statement at this stage. A mayor come advise NDC party no more say.
Why are you sure?
Alaji, a me kwabenadia come advise NDC party ne say party no more issue statement say no correct. Nanka statement na ba in the name of the party. On say what we politics you nipa bi wo mu a omo ye highly respected pa o. Despite say political appointment e do omo ba e no. You nipa bi wo ho no mu a position be kura ye any the way omo si conduct omo in holding that position no. Wo the opposing party kura na uni ne ho asem ka. And this woman is one of them. For me, she is one of them. Enti me free senka o ma asem no enkwa nimu kakra.
No, but she was instructed.
No, Captain. I say Sam.
No,
instruction be an idea
going
to continue with the investigation. Or no, come out to the fact. So don't worry about the first statement in our head.
Because he was instructed to do it.
And I make her say, oh yeah, Sam, ye school, ye can say, Bibia, oh yeah, ye fat school nyansa ni afafi nyansa de account. Ye nkasa asem ne da bia. Se me no bi ka kire me say aka me fa meeting kwaje. That's what I'm saying. But ma bia ma me nim bibia ye nim.
Na me hwe say.
That's the issue.
Oh, okay. Ebia na onim bibia ye nim.
We are not privy to.
Good, but me feel say the ekeka koya de.
But the point is that the time you know mama no. I want the last attorney general because there were 2 attorney generals omono time okra no eche esene no. In the time na omo coach no nya attorney general until what capacity or the
say no Sam.
You say maybe he may come across with such issue.
No, I'm not doubting.
So don't worry. Say, what about?
I'm only asking.
Yeah.
Questions.
You may have facts and you're aware of it.
Okay. My fear is that assembly traveler ne koke say assembly no kuribi uma mamene lose credibility.
Yeah.
That is my fear.
Yeah.
Oh, enti ya nanka e ka se pani dware wi ade nsu asa no na me de nanka me expect say ebi obetwen ya amaduru ba bia afi obi a be hu sesei nanka ode nanu tumpe na conclude asem no but time wa ba idie me suroma no I'm praying say onim bibia ye nim anti e no na ama na gina so this statement na babontin no because the politics of it no there menka NDC party no and I say if general secretary kwa na issues that statement there kamini problem bia kamini problem because MPP be issue be the usual politics we pray to way so now we are pray to way so but my many is somebody that I respect so much and I'm feeling at this time
political animal.
I know Alhaji everybody is a political animal. Ye cry better say ye in the party bia say to aba easy cry ye appointed or to aba enti political animal no do bia ye but wo hwe party bia mu a obia wo the role play na no a honorable kanda pass em ba yi honorable kanda pass em ba yi ye woni pa bi o no mo a because of said Kandapa all this while no are conducting hunti even some NDC members were defending him. What you say? But ekofa onipa foforo so a do onye ekra ese waye mate medas entime me to ade kakra ba yo
coffee Wagye di say asanto exam so kwotro English o maths o science o wen twaba akokra na reho Sampson ne say also certificate na yekoje ye no entimi fa ne nko university bia o coffee
Obapa metewo ya wonase na ewrama so wasa hawo no bia o nanso emra meda approach series ne nwoma wode abadwa so ahodo ne bi kire no no sisi ade wa film prekope approach series e de nwoma ahodo pinana abadwa so a ebo adusuafo enam kwan yo mafo so atro ne ntino omusua wo mote ase ye integrated science omo 4th edition afenso so mathematics English language ICT and social studies ni nyina ye de abadwa so e de ama junior high school for approach series agofa integrated science 6th edition e de aba afenso core mathematics global social studies global English de ama senior high school for kairo say ye wo free senior high school nyanso no enya de ye wo free pass mark ho eno nti approach series enwoma e de aba de awofo bia any school bia hia bi ma ne nkora approach series ubehu ya se ye no e wo kwan mo adwoso kwan no so a open chiremu ahodo bi afre 0244 248 255 and I said 0501 582170
musimpia na me kan wo mu ai
open say o mind
free mumpia e ma mo nya mo kan wo bia simpia sister wo bo me hye atekwa ho no wo mpase opia bi ho
driver medium for asem bi ma me so wo for driver for the car owners akoto mutulu batteries apapese wo mo ka so no wo nkopa bi nto anya wani wuo
me aka sa trem no me chief driver at me back ndanye
me kura me yo ba kura me say mutulu batteries eno ni original battery wiase nyina obi agye atum
o jai na me mutulu batteries me minimum o say eno na papa pass say aka na yusu
na ye dey
me ka wo na ekoye ntra oh apasia for musu shame no bi musu shame no bi taxis trotro private for atekrota generators heavy duty vehicles wo boss wa na ade so ye magana wada wudum engine no kura wutumi bonum etie radio man cha ya enfollow anyway wa woni mutulu battery for number battery for mam ya
when ye wo je number no 0243 218 566 and 0244 611 362. Aya to battery papa.
Mutulu batteries. No more pushing.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no. And Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabribia. Ya rientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, don't know what dance yes say. And Yarwa who run Nipa and Yina etimi banaso. Any Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. No, you want suing no, a boy a home buying every home. And now one pa, one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor in Rono, and no Imbusaba Mesanoa, and more who are deep in tea. Ya woman timpose, Yaria Esomo. Imbusaba Mesa, a walk Kansi, and you may move Bia Yato in row at 0246 20 8496. FDA, Asha said, Jedi and Crack to Magia to Musay.
Dabidie mechecha kokuta enupa eboa esen enunti na Kojak farmer aye Kojak charcoal toothpaste se emeboa wo se wanum wine cigarette tea besen anawa dibibi amada wo se so a de wo hia ene Kojak charcoal toothpaste epo esen emeye fita na eja enkapa ewanum emom se yanyam no yi a ebe ha wo sen enunti se ukosoto mu a sinupi se wo pe Kojak charcoal toothpaste na no enanim difo se eye papa afei ama Kojak farmer kofa engine for abo your friend no e-pill contraceptive so no be mentia within 72 hours nom e-pill contraceptive na baba ho ban afrinyen sen ho 0249 209920 and 0244 674400 okay boy FD ajatu
madam na say we say anya fine crowd
abrante nyabochade ani aye
ya special ice mineral water ni bianom enhia wotu no ebru panase amina donko mu no ye bianom na de na wo ye na doa special ice mineral water bottles no shape ye de ba ye wo chane say
edom na tu aguso anom ni nyina o na wo mo num suani ye kanfo enhia de de ani sa dom akabepe bianom akofa nsem nyina ba ye o
enti for the meantime no mo ye nton sofoforo bi a wono mtonton na kire ha bi mbra mo ansa
no specialized, no water. What's it day?
No special ice, no water.
I didn't know.
Assembly chair one say, move for campaign now where special ice mineral water and numbers in my. Now you can see uncle baby don't go.
Special ice mineral water. I want Kranza. Oh, question the quantum pound one more. Over to me a friend. It was 0241 774825 and 0501 301 228.
Special ice mineral water. No special ice, no water.
Maya this year. Boho biam ye dwumadi a yede brem wo Hello 101.5 FM kasa fidie so. Edwoda no ukoda nwumre bia. Efi no nwotwe kopim no ndu. Bra de se kronkron Sampson Kwame Nyamekye anno bi setia wo no bi ntan bi. Obri patampram. Nyadomo bo a yede ne sade na nso ye ne nam. Opusu onyini pusu nya kate adwam wo sa chia mehene. Boho biam eye bonfrata wo 101.5 FM so.
C'est très bien. Merci beaucoup. Abusiafo yeso etam na nie ane ye de krai. Na we owusu se kire kunsu. Domi abra na odi abai was Mr. President. But modina ye kwa na fixe. Wonya fixe wie pe wa wie 2020. Awa ma campaign krempo ye. Eno ano no ye beto abande ama case close. We ko kresin. Efri akoko amo na odi abai was 4 more years for nana. Ebetimi aboa pa na possible so efi se na wo ye adwuma no. Na ray edi fri aboa ko na odi abai was Ghana on Adia ba akopɛ ene ye clear bi mind ya fe ni abrofo ntebe simple e chese abrofo no mo pɛ no kra pa on adia mu stro e nkontompo na yeso so de Ghana fo de wodi asem no kra pa da ho pa wo boa ye de na be boro aton chese se ya chese atron kwa ni nkontompo ene wo chese ye de aye timu dem na so ye sa no be ha ye pa Jacob Asante Behina se no odi abai was Ghana fo nyina say big no to NDC mo man mebie mo da wo mo position wa 4 more years for nana when su di fi emfum tano so no odi abai was oh alaji was menchiao was ya menso wonsa na menchia alaji was we only team player no was okay pa was we goalkeeper any o ai enti was wo chiao pa na adwuma na obon so so da ni emfum e wata so was he odi emfum na emfumu na watete net de emfumu na wako na emfumu atete net wono emfumu flosa yo okay na we so free ya amponsa krofa yin fi no de bai was say it's been long pa say JM hey what bani we corrupt was ya kan so peniso we corrupt sanga for na nwiamo e jida and was sad danin confirm ko bakina abepum sa brenyine hu mo kira kwa bebia was ya kan say JM e corrupt. So I was say Airbus happen home to man. What is that mean? Airbus. Just a coin. Where is the fee?
Airbus. I just say chemical. Okay, we are meant to make comedy. Farouk do what tema. No more Farouk make chia. Oh yeah, dear pa. Farouk oh yeah, dear pa. Yeah, share. Oh yeah, you know here Accra. Oh yeah, that's right. Media. The only didn't hear until Farouk make chia. Also, the greed for wealth. Is what is breeding corruption in our society. The Airbus exposure is a typical example of how corrupt the NDC government is. This is coming from Farouk, from Tema. Gabi Asante. Yeah.
Hungry?
Yeah, Gabi. Hey.
Budapest. Wow.
Yes. Also, Boho is Airbus.
Wow.
Watching live. The past government should save us and let us know the government officials who led Ghana in the purchase of the Airbus military jet. This is simple from Segabi. Charles Nyame from Asamankese, Eastern Region. We're Facebook Live for. Also, this is Ghana with rampant corruption cases. Yet still the president is not what? The president is interested in this broad day state robbery, but rather an Airbus issue, which is of no use to our economy today. Hey, microphone back here live. Hey, I say Airbus is of no use to us. Sa no na dwen jire.
Na ono no dia.
Hey, sa Charles Nyame from Asamanga say, hey, yeah, if it's true.
Sure.
And I don't have any contrary view or evidence to say assembly and see what court. But me, I don't know the individuals. But what I know is that government officials between or encrophobia me Ghana for Nientia me person me use government officials no simple. It's not about say and this the one as because me know me know and then say a buy top planer me know me on your negotiation ho me busaza me know me bet tobacco as well government
officials neko
I like the sanity too even though you're part of Unkobi because it would take high place
power delegation
it is a BBC or one. Me and you say, as you don't, government officials. Government officials. I don't have the names.
They work for and on behalf
so I like the people of Ghana. We don't have the names. As we speak now, until say the names we can only speculate. I don't want to speculate with somebody's name. And no, for me, Mwame. But yenyama politician no nyoma de but din ba because ye koto alupria for Christ's sake and ya dey invited Ghana Journalists Association you invited lawyer for political parties krano you invite them this year MPP to see MPP a party and ye tuma no ma betra so say omo koto year ye mfre general secretary say bra betra negotiation no o just here there semba ya time frame and to obia Wakamu be on years and negotiation. Omra no me deny and I confirm. Yes.
Yes.
What does it?
I didn't say CSP. Your commission CSP.
Yes.
Yes. Aye. When so funny man was a Ghana for you na moto aba at the magie mo penny corruption ano and the masanya no. Mamu fini bi mo da if he says say was so afraid say that demo so be mamu university wine was mamu fini kra was na nado no kromu nie mo nkoso abuto aba ma no be mamu development obama mo job mo nyina so be fine Baroski asisiwa no de bay wase same nyankopon pa wodi ho afofio na Ghana fo mu twa bedi TNDC pa 2016 enka sese enka Ghana nko mato ma yedi da kra was JM how many times have I mentioned your name was how many times and premier sir and ye
mamenko about the Christopher from BMC number 1 assemblyman our winning okay. It is now clear that Mbacho lie me microphone until you're very careful. Also, it is now clear that something Modine is genetically corrupt following his recent Airbus bribery scandal.
Wow.
So. I can't mention the name.
Genetically.
And Edmond Kwame. Boateng. Also, it baffles me when I see some Ghanaians rallying behind candidates Mama. It is clear that NDC don't have any are you sure? As I know something to lead their party and they were Isaac Chum. I said, good evening. Watching you people live from Ahojo Ahia. I don't trust both MPP and NDC on this issue. So, on this issue, whom do you trust?
Merci beaucoup. And how do you be to us?
Of course.
I am Koso. We Ola Aguna no dia bay was say I clear did the clear as I did not the AJM and why I did no was we I did the one AJM what open you I and Mr. Samkujo and the MPP vice chair Ashanti region and was what Yamunina now say was Ghana for shine your eyes shine your eyes some of two abamen this biom was you Shamomka opposition no chess idea no someone is Airbus I mean was he Airbus and one was just a good say
Airbus and I teacher could you from Tepanyina was oh JM why are you quiet? Now the JM don't know baby. We are waiting for you to speak about the UK court findings. Your name is always bye-bye. Walanyo from Akotia, Eastern region. Also, it is a cause to be worried as a citizen of Ghana that the integrity of our top politicians are questionable. The NDC legal team led by Marita Brew on Airbus scandal has what? Okay. have something brand new without having the nation at heart. If she has a case, why doesn't she file an appeal to challenge the UK courts? Maybe gradually.
Yo. Yeah. So when you was name kwani way Yajman Club 600 original Yajman no and was say somebody that here say na allege so mo kusa koye demonstration bi mu or say you waste of time.
I take say na ono na was support. I forgot to lectures na tia no say bema.
Esa CCP chairperson
ka. It's a CPP ni no so bank ba say.
So wa kontra won tia ni masses. Wa ai and Yajman say you waste ka ba ya omunya ye.
Edi ni de edu ni de. Asa me check ni ma na
Yebetro.
Sana me uno.
Yebetro. Edi 18 yebekwa kwato something. It was a holiday ana.
What
a holiday.
Da bene di holiday. Di injire holiday.
Okay. Because you been holiday. When is free Abudu Damani be chem no dia bay was my wedding so was sabe mo wedding so 4 more year for nana 2020 was say no be boa pa no che enu echi nso no yem what this time no serve MP honorable Benjamin search so kan ho and we are bass amogobo office no dia bay was Ghana for you na mo tan pa ma aye bass bi abebribi mo no so was here before na share sanema no wo ma we aye fake allegation no dia ba no was it JM or no one Ghana for him in 2020 allergy so what I will lie you and
okay my main free a text message na men call a Facebook live Sarsu Mohammed Adams also from New Kofodia or here New Kofodia can be Eastern region Mewana New Kofodia or here live that's also Sampson also Ghanaians are wise enough to judge this. We all know who the government officials are, but NDC will beat around the bush. Okay, me, I don't know. Dr. Mrs. Beatrice Rafia there on Facebook watching us live.
Wow.
And she says, great show.
Fine.
Kudos to the panelists. Hey, lawyer. Say, Doctor, I saw me here, and I know.
When I hear a question,
oh, okay.
I'm going to leave the modalities in place now. Yeah.
Fix it. You
go in fear. My idea, pal.
Hey, so
the bank,
Dr. Mrs. Beatrice. Oh, okay. That's good. So, God willing, we'll be there.
By all means,
we'll be there
before the
elections.
No, before. Okay. Coming put it like before the primaries, but who the primaries new year.
Oh no. If so,
after primaries.
Okay, and the
candidates not winning the account.
Okay, Matthias here. Stephen Amwa. Yes. Also, God knows, Stephen Amwa. God knows. I have waited for NDC's policy towards 2020 for long, and there you go, Airbus. It is promising. Till the words you quiet, and I say, Stephen Amwa watching us live on Facebook, and he says, God knows, I, Stephen Amwa, have waited for NDC's policy towards 2020 for long, and there you go, Airbus. It is promising. Eric. I'm on watching Eric Kwekubwedi from Bechem also here live. I say no to NDC 4 more for Nana Addo. Collins or say Bonsu. I say is it okay. I have been always listening to you, and today is my first time commenting on the show. So Collins or say Bonsu. Yeah, that's it. So they be utie na ohwe nyame enhraw. Alaji Camp from Ahafo Dadie so aba. John Mama will lose by all means. 4 more years for Nana. Asamwa Candy or say, hi Sampson. Talk to NDC man who why there?
Merci beaucoup, chef. J'aime que nous, I was here, I was saying to park as if you broke home no dear bay and was what trust as is a pa memha a party or crop to party NDC. And this Ghana for some moonfio mubium where you was in chair a Dr. Mankey. Doc, good evening. And I feel lawyer Dum Apiasukan lawyer was also what you be. I was or more so to park as the other nom. And away as also free a year old Ibrahim Ben Edifred Jaman or Diabe was NDC. No crummy, you want my mistake. Mistake on my no so pa. Najiam Yom Kofan Bay day. Cornison commodine bad that's what may have labra. What's the stadium monumo grasse? Chop into any opposition or Macawanum. And the way fee a you see Kunsu your son or their bay. And was a me MPP no crummy woman winning. Or my winning advance class a crown about Crayakoto. And no one no kudos was Nana, Coswana Quodim Zone and Nam Savannah, Coswana Nam Hop. What if free a year teacher pato, Mancasno or Diabenos Ghana or ready for NDC that in the crumble you monka was a catcher leggy, said Bayer cry, and then come on, come was in being visit, or maybe 4 more years. Hashtag for Nana and the way physics are queer. And free and Passaso chance and what Diabet was Zami, Ghana pa and criminal Yanko Poncha, while boy a passing a bold leader, send another Kukufadum, so Bama Ghana to Maconim was a project of Washington in on the crummy, a bad boy pa, Papi J, Edificent Semfino Diabe was the NDC for someone who. Moi, real size. Small. Oh, winter actually was where country, winter actually. So be a mua, Yankopona, Nehumi, ready free a Papi J, and ready free a Baba Amando, as the Ben Quantan or Diabe was easy. Or catch now, so park or catch another so no crime compiling new register. Ghana for betua betiao, Tina now by 2020, or catch away a simple Baba Mando and the Dindia Bay. Ready free a teacher could do, Tapping assistant or Diabe was this. Sammy, why a pass a jam, why a combs are? Hey, I don't know, come no way. Was what happened to now your main press conference? Can you see?
Okay, my man come for you be mau. A precious point pop. 3 PS. Until Nyame Adoma. That's incredible. Asemo. Go near.
What me? Aye. Na meje ba ko.
O meje hwe. Wani me buzaza wani.
O sa da no ke Budapest ye mi na me hwe.
Za. O bra za na wumi.
Aha. O mani ni ye.
Yes. Adwuna se. Woni adwuna se.
Adwuna se. Aye.
Aha. So woni adwuna se.
Minimum ho.
Aha. Woni Mount Olivet School hono. Ofasa akwa no so a Dr. Kwachema for lane so what the bahonoma eho and precious point pop na nana bediako yes eho and nyame adoma vast day say 14 February the place to be eho now o se sia me de niam we chira o baka so obedi bi se sia be don't even twitwa enuane no fantastic me keto diehu Sunday emutuo ben connect lapia continental ni nyina so twetwe
fufuo nyina o
burger
isha vane ye de wo
oh now they asana fufuo ne apese
ani de
otwen fufuo ne odabo fufuo ne asorboa so opana we na ofre na asorboa opana ye na ofre na dwe opana we the ofre na asorboa na say ikokuo ye sa na ye kan opana ye na ofre na dwe
we dey da djuma wala
sa nam ni nyina ho enti no precious point pop
fine
any GFE look up on the eye I said dochi where's a person
akona
oni wam
I will have no how
why be that
I mean what abazu ni ataba opusu choose won divin do
the 14 the place to be okay honoma yes so there if you watch record motie ye normal announcement that mo say bibia because
so there kwa card bi
so mi sonka so mi sonka
amati ni
multimedia wonim no
sure
otie live and we adana MC no ono na be yes
fantastic okay
and why we
da bi me dia nya sai and Kratodo warm emphasize the airbus. When if you Master Wood do Bantaman or Debay was in another cook for now you are working hard. No criminal Yamisha was the economy say is back on track and Yamabeku 4 more years for Nana and the Martins who just sold the Miabra and was special prosecutor Martin Yarentampa was it the I buy men's content and don't call UK no go for the commencing in Amra was it a mess what is said another Yaracano and Crawford didn't share a original judgment Uncle Family was said the amount for Patuma and to Mapa the Beppe Crumham and a wins to the fee a year say Oxbone and so the end within the Abbey. One also some say NDC for the criminal you are likely to lose. Mobile lose to Parmatono. Hey, was a compilation of register Bopamu Conjuries who be from at the end of the NPP and watch us or more and 4 more years for Nana. I think constitution, man with Jama, a waha, Menhunan Kanye, and watching me. Where is Alisu? Kwame Crow, dear bay. Was it thanks to President? Nanawa, dear pa, so what directly SP so on court, non coje, a documents in Abra was Airbus, or the Airbus, one contented them. And when if you a Pizarro, come Chimcrum where beer, and was say, or shared the dent was in Pennefosa, the Musu Bodman, Yamisha Mopa, Billy Bones, and the Afro Quantano, dear bay, was a man. Was it a legislative pa? Ay! Say party who's on watch no pow. Yes, in Kumakra was say Jayam pa no Bazako Fanaba. Ay, Mobile, now just a winning some over here, and we are number 1. And our friends what she says to say jelly game and pa. Tombe the woman you be a minute to Frank Adam. Was he a 7 and only a 7 and sound? Okay, to answer the was he JM? Were you corrupt? Was he a fancy and from I have Mrs. Rita Bones or the free fashion design from Quanta? I'm a cum market, a honor. Mrs. War. We are Amale MPP communication director, and so at a phone pancron with their bay, and was a miss clear. Pa said a year intermediary one appointed straight to JM, a one yentimin funeral, and away, and so I say a good evening, and penny for Munina, Joe's Boho listeners, Yakupon Samunina, Mobomo Juma Papa, way, or no, and so I say a young Kunim dear, and a Debequama MPP, and Yina, another Kufad was Nana, Koswana Konim. Thank you, we a young team. Watch it and so the free Abuja no and not what dear ba and penny for what Chester watch Munina, Mobo Juma Papa, way and a beer DBB and so the free a year Asantia Boa. Achumago and what dear was a same or and this Funina no crumundie or Munsu Mutrase. Now we see Munina or Momo Nimupa for the corruption penny. No crumudia had grandpa was he said, we know a better tier upon some NDC. I'm your Kunusuna and away as to defeat David Chumesi and to the Francho and what dear bay Francho Brunkun was say a yet JM. No cruminium, JM. Well, come DC pow was the idea had grandpa way a big shame. Ama was he was woman penifonian as a GM, one motor by a visit where you're corrupt pa and then Crocker was a Bohobium, please. You are doing massive good job. Yankupu Shampoo Papa, Monko Swada Monko Manim, way as the free ayet Nana Jambraho and or the Bray.
Okay, Facebook Live, Mr. Owusu, or no GRE, Asokwa, and also share live. The free new Koforidria, Nashanti region. And so I'm for yes, seriously. Cake Mama, Sister Vic, aka Cake Mama, also a follower. So you be also the Abba. Hey, so I'll say good evening, Sammy. Also, I would like to see this Frenchman one day. He makes me laugh when he's on air. So coming from Cake Sister Vic, aka Cake Mama.
Oh, Cake Mama, what's your man flu?
Now Cake Mama.
Cake Mama. We know na cake in the body. I mean, who know?
Me was also on Cake my way. On the cake be by her 2 years ago. Hey, Nanya some get cake. Cake more. Hey, where come here? Can't me come in some.
Hey, Ebas. Cake me about.
Cake mu ansane. Cake mu ansane.
Ade cake mu allergy.
What's the beba?
Wow.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes. It will surely come.
Wow.
So the cake.
Why are the cake mama? God bless you.
Cake on the bar. Me na me chese cake na ba.
Eso di
cake on the bar. Me cut the cake in my cake my. So on this note,
back number how? What you bring number 1? Be was number 1. Newly elected assemblyman. Was what the Munina Massapa people be so was in Yankupon Stamapa from our body. Was Mr. Dumim. Was he in Cancho Munina? Said no crumudi.
Tale. Me call me a Facebook. Me supervisor. Dr. Kojo Upoku Edu. Or a senior lecturer on Legon. But me boni Diana Masori.
Wow.
Boame Power Tech. Yes. He was my main supervisor. Boame Pa.
Family and friends, Anna.
Oh, damn it. Boame Pa. Because, yes, I know my supervisor be but no, there's a man on found crampo say, Obet Madi work about in the bedroom. Me too quiet. Let me go program you China. So I can't yes. So now was say, Medinia may be a man. Na baby, Menini Shaye and Sana make up. Now, Obi a Gabi. What's your name, mates? Or change na sure. Well, go to the beef in the Facebook war. And what they about? Or say, I anticipate a crisis meeting in court and a possible change of candidates. I said, wow. And then,
what you reach, I'm going to
there now, Bobby.
Auntie, what's what your part? What I say?
2 minutes. In the back of the 2 minutes.
The last one. Now the American say, send your ID can't know. Near a special prosecutor bay. Now, young pa assembling free ho. Now, the million man be before you and the say, we can propaganda no more. Me and Tio. Now, young say, Papa no day, in Babana, for the age.
Findings in here.
Findings in the bar.
Findings in the bar.
Bed daddy. Near who no cray woman. Say, Kaka Mekan.
Yo, me that say, Alaji
Kabi. New voters register.
Okay.
I'm saying, Auntie and come home some. The name say time or more. But all the same, no. If you say, yeah, the air drink, yeah, and this amount you could say, yeah, be ye children or yeah, a china or Accra.
And the explanation, man, does it?
Massa. Yeah, with their mobile who they be see. Oh, they see, yeah. That's it's inconclusive. Because Apaki anti-mency. Oh, until I don't know agenda be when the party political parties are sabi I could woo ye crown. I say so money na baba say be can be ye. Oh, serious. Oh, MPP no credit the omoya man ye hwani you.
Me bo alaji. Na IPAC meeting. Political party be na obi so na IPAC meeting.
Say omo na invite omo. Omo na invite omo. Let's you see the invite omo nyina. Oh. Obi ara ye would lance say you could would that.
No.
I say omo nyina. Oh, serious. No see e bu man see e be na say I never be say.
Mate, me da say. I Mr. Getiabra name. There be obe lawyer. Hwe obi to say PNC party.
Yeah.
Omumu ache. National chairman and a leading demo. General secretary no so support new register. But also call IPAC meeting. Also no cry he's convinced the chairman atiasi because omunyina no moti rumor. Atiasi. Eye obi an na yi. Just you know, say will be IPAC meeting in the
no, but we must streamline things. Now you parties are stronger. You recognize our own nation. We must
Sam, voter register no. A chassis movie the kind and why ne kwakusi. Because usha argument na eba bontini nyina. Na ebie ni wa o de tutu de si nura ho a na etimi stande ejina ho pa say enti etiase men compare new voter register. Talking about the costs that we are going to incur. Easy my etiase say and even evidence available ho say 2016 biometric register e can say limited registration ye no e car ye bo ho no e to chain we oh alaji
the 840
oh you know correct
no the om dey about continue say
370 and the idea said lawyer
alaji
o de no yi si etwa kire mo no na mudi
alaji no correct say 2016 ye boka almost 400 million. But that is what is written.
Hello, Mr. Say, we need the
easy na dey my ya say. Mama Charlotte was say, enkunta obuchire wo mo no mo ka kire.
Nda be so me kire say, we just a year by new registration, voters registered. 840 million.
Oh, good. Good. The next one. The next one. Sam, Edu baby no. Edu baby no. Suyoga Abraham ba mu say oh, sika ye de ye register no. Ebetimi school at down by 400.
No boy.
Now they are spending in 2016 near year school at down. Oh, what is hanya many nyina to ho a. Na enyina. A bill Sam. The next issue was say the election no voter register no at the end of the day say you compile voter register ye kai bebo me the mind ban there me believe in value for money. Yeah. The value for money in the sense that say the ebe compile no any the order than the see maintain no ni ebe boka or maintenance no more than the ebe compile na adenti na men kofa the Sam what you nyina abeto to wan ene nke be ka se asem we da bia na meka ye be ka se ene democracy kura ngi nuru ho adenti a ye beto ba e ka ye bo ho no ye de ka ye niam ye hia ne ade to ho a ye be ka se democracy kura nuru ho Sam na mesre ho obia wa ban mu a ya na ni sunko ma men ka sa asem we hwe NDC wa ban mu no register we ya ehun aba asem we ya edurubre bi NDC biometric registration ma omo members a omo use biometric machine
na say no eno na nya nokure
meba eno na yes eno na criticize suspicion we nyina o Alaji as if you are not in Ghana
no mass registration
Alaji as if you are not in Ghana
when was that
bon ebasa na create suspicion what you say ebasa a create suspicion
this is the time first time
oh enti
serious
Alaji unti asem we da
onim nyeso onti onim
biometric registration
any nokure e wo me say sa registration and NDC for year on members na nya biometric me track na nya biometric
what year was that
bebo mo tell me say mo ye
biometric
me see year be
2012
before 2012 elections
2012 they started biometric registration
daddy enya ayo enya NDC political party
enya daddy o
okay so members enya national elections o okay so mo ye say membership drive bi mo ye ya o mo ne kototo aba no okay
yeah
sa system na mo ye na mo fere biometric but nya dia mo use ayamanfo mo anyi o mo biodata
biodata bia
system na you use here no man tia central oh yes no when them say electoral commission register no party political party bia wo bi and na system na you use no but technical
mo ko tip free ho
and yes
MP before accuse
you can also do it
exactly
and me say you can also do it
and as I'm finally we recommend bia
I know there is something wrong about it
a free ni pa bia no ba okuja to black on
because the data is there
honorable
you can just do it
MPP wants to compile new register to keep NDC in opposition forever
Mate.
So ukasa asibuya. Woman, yes. No, ukasa na yes register now what that no. Unsu wo interest bi won bibi shem. Enti na ka ho aye ode no.
Mate.
First of all, me won say ene de NDC for Eji Martin Amidu Edie.
Coach I go a American hotel, Jim Santa. Good evening. And
Martin. As we speak now, no, they are in court over Martin. That is the first point. Number 2, Alaji Eka diversionary tactics. Now, we say from now till be the end of the week, you know, a team a over and over again because I see it Ketiaka. Now I know how the NDC operates. What so Musa no who say you're the best so Musa diversionary. Now I there because diversionary, in fact, on my diverting attention. As we speak today, you know. Senyesa sa ade we na ba nga positive say we ya be mu ene ho asa na nke beka ene Bloomberg for say 140 economies net ejina hai 140 countries currencies Ghana there no ene the best performing currency as we speak today 140 countries go and check Bloomberg ube ho as we speak yo as we speak today Nana Ado enam Savannah, Niama Akese Honum. And so because of this corrupt deal that Akoswintino, ya giant what and as I say, Mahama and the corrupt practices once them. And 4 more for Nanado. Yadamase.
Me Eshrano. Na Emani Victoria. Ayison, Onowo Kumasi, John, Opong Mensa, Accra, Professor Samuel Yebua Mensa, UCC, University of Cape Coast, Dora Santua Mensa, Isaac Edu Mensa, Omodie, Omaye Nyamekye, Dr. Emmanuel Kofi Asafoji, Conventional Teaching Hospital, near Busiani na se Momra, Nyame Aduma, Memenda, Ebeya, Yenina, 8th of February, Yenina. Yemra Winneba. Aha, na meye ye na kama. Memende be ya no Cromanche Mary Street one ma Winneba. And ya be no 8th of February ya be burial service no. Ewo ehonum after Yabaka Koye Liberation Square, South Campus, University of Education, Winneba. Ebeye Bibia Ewo Honum, Ntino, Memenda Ebe, Kumasi for Ashanti region, Moamutie, Yenina, Dr. Kofi Asafoji, Conventional Teaching Hospital. No, my main nippon, Mrs. Margaret Mensa, Diawan, sorry. Memenda Ebe, Yenina Ko Winneba, na Yakoye a yeno, Monshana show, Emfa, Emaye. Afe. Most so I'm here Facebook. They be enemy did you may the likes of Prophet Collins Kwame Kessie of Great Glory Ministry International. Papa, good evening. Anyone did you may Afi Prophet from Paul Manson, Assemblies of God Church, Quarry Truba. Also good evening, Pastor Isaac Kwame from Paul CCC. And Afi CCC Yankasa, your head pastor, Reverend Ransford being a good evening, Papa. Pastor John Broby also Whitechapel, Joso, and Afe, Pastor Che, Harvest Time Bible Church, Ebuakwa, Munina, good evening. Prophet Paul Donko, also a band to my CAC, and the pastors are Hoduaka, then they did Jumea Moshe, Afe, your godfathers and mothers in a good evening. Our design consult, Dr. Samuel Ade, good evening. Munina, yes, I too. Regional Minister, you know, did Jumea Simon Osemenza. Deputy Regional Minister Elizabeth Ajimai, Mayor of Kumasi, OCSB NP, our name is Manson. Good evening. A police for Regional Police Command, ASP Eric Opoku, Inspector Bright, Superintendent Champon, staff, and SWAT unit, Chief Inspector Ofori, Bonus Station Officer, Richie, Muamoka Winina, Raju Amo, Muamoko night duties, Nina, Isaac, Mo, Abodium, Winina, yesterday tomorrow. And then Niama, me production team, Canet, obeying the master planner. Kweko wusu edi me ohini brenya of social media platforms ni na Daniela Eche na e control ye me sora DJ Mark June aka Prekese eneba ya from Sampson Kwame Nyamekye mo amoka ye ho amo send message na damase nyame enhramo menu aba ye programs manager e wo Hello FM amenya ako atefa kwenu so nenne ye wa woda vital euphoria so Ghana police have my was o man me and you know vital euphoria so good evening and the police for this soldier for mutie nyina yera mase nyame enhramo subsequent kwa abache ododo ya